All right, guys and gals, this is Mr. McGuire. This is our news group. So, what I'm going to have everybody do, we do have a red and yellow group with our news team for eighth grade for first period. However, we are going to start some PSAs. I'm going to talk to you more about how we're going to do things when I'm looking at who's working in the groups between people that are, leaving the room and people that are not really knowing what to do. This is going to be a great way to kind of do an individual project while you're waiting to do the work. I am debating on giving the red group another week, and then yellow will have 2 weeks as well to get footage if needed, because we're going to start doing these PSAs on the side like we did, like the daily news broadcast. So, like, we're still going to do Fridays. We're going to keep Fridays going, but we want to continue to have some content out there as much as possible. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start the WeVideo classroom portion. Now, normally we go here and we use Classic, but I'm going to teach you the process of how to use Classroom. This is a great way for me to be able to assess and help you all. Before we move on, I do want to double check some things here with our class to make sure that you all understand the process of our learning targets. So I'm going to review that real quick. So our main learning target before we started this 9 weeks is integrating principles with a variety of methods, forming original ideas, solutions, and innovations in media arts creation processes. Basically, what that means is you're going to form ideas using your workflow. You're going to create solutions based on what you did. Now, y'all did a great job yesterday. I had some great leaders, and I want you to continue that process. The more work you all put in, the more privileges your going to get. I will say that when I'm absent, I will give you what you need to be able to make the footage for the news. So anytime you have a sub, then you all pretty much will know what to do. I will say that there's going to be some things off limits when I'm not there, but that is where you come in with your innovations. I will say we need to limit the number of people that are out of class, and we need to do a better job organizing and scheduling. You have these teachers all day long. If you're going to do an eighth grade teacher, if you're going to interview Miss Feltner, Miss Claycomb, Mr. Jones, Miss Pipe, Mr. Taylor, you can shoot them an email, guys. Get on Outlook and shoot them an email and say, "Hey, I want to. Can we do this interview? Here are the questions." You all need to start organizing those things. Okay, you all are doing a better job coming back and taking the capture card, importing it, and all that great stuff. So here's what I want to happen. Someone needs to be either on the PC or an iMac ready to import data, video, whatever. The editor of the specific red or yellow news broadcast needs to be sitting at a computer working on the WeVideo the whole time until it's done, until you kick it out that Thursday before the Friday showing. So, learning target, creation process, innovations, solutions, and original ideas. Great stuff. So, what I want you to do, make sure you go through here on your. I'm going to go ahead and send you all this link right now. So go ahead and join this classroom. All right, so I'm sending it now. That being said, we're going to go to our class, and now I want to show you something really quick. When we did our first assignment under assignment 1, the LTs and SCs, you all need to, it's the learning targets and success criteria. Make sure you all have made a copy of this. Most of you all have copied and pasted, but you can go in, make a copy. That might be easier for you. Okay, so from that point, what you're going to do is you're going to go in here and be like, have I joined a group? So you're going to highlight that, and then you're going to go to your highlighter. Yes, I've joined a group. Have you finished the assignment with number 1 with my group? Well, hopefully you have, and so you're going to go yes. Develop a workflow. Every time you do a PSA, every time you do yellow and red group, you got to develop a workflow, okay? Create questions for all interviews. That needs to happen prior to. Very little are we going to do fly by the seat of your pants. You need to be able to organize, understand how to use B-roll. Are we going to say yes? Hopefully we do. Understand how to make audio The same in a project. Basically, that is like, so it's not really loud in one part of the project and really soft in the other part. Okay. Log into our WeVideo. All right. So I'm going to change that to log into our WeVideo classroom. Okay. Log into our video classroom. Not classic. This is, understand that you can go from here to here. Okay, we're gonna stay in classic a little bit more, and I'm gonna show you some more things. Log into Soundtrap. Why? Because you're gonna have to have your original music. I need everybody to be able to do Soundtrap. I need everybody to be able to do WeVideo. Okay. Now, with your Soundtrap group, just to make sure everybody's a part of it. Yes, I know you all probably don't want to make music. I get that. But let me go to our groups real quick. Here's our groups. This is going to be active for another 12 days. Let me click on this, and I'm going to send you all another. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to your inbox one more time. And there's the link. And here is the code. All right, so this is what we're doing. So I'm going to just call this Soundtrap links. Oops, I'm sorry. I need to make sure that's the code. That's not the code. Really, the code, if you see it, there's the code right there. I mean, that's the code, but I'll separate that for you. You can see where the code is, and there it is right there. So I always know that there's a code right there. All right. So I know some of you all get into the music a lot more than others, but I want everybody to be able to make their own music. Okay. Especially for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and send that so everybody can get on the Soundtrap for those new students that have joined us this 9 weeks. Moving on, log into Adobe Express. Now, you all should be able to do that. I'm going to do this real quick. Basically, you're going to go to Adobe Express up top, free online editor. Some of you all are new to this, most are not. I'm going to log out and show you the process of logging in. Why do you need this? Well, you need it to make your logo. Got to have an original logo. Continue with Google and click on Enterprise ID. Okay, and that puts you in. Now, if you haven't created a logo, you need to do that when you can. Not really going to give a grade for that. That just needs to be one thing that you have to have. You can click on logo, and it gives you some examples that you can use. You can use any one of those. For me, I've got mine right here under my projects. So I'm going to go back to my home page under projects. And then now, if you all like, as you all continue to organize, you can go plus and create a folder. Like I've created folders over here, right? So my logo, a lot of my logos are right here. Okay. And I'll create a logo. I'm still working on it. I'll probably use this one for our W-CMS news broadcast. So let's say this is the one I want. I'm going to click on this. Okay. Also, we're still working towards our STLP, but you are doing the great job with it. So this is our logo for our news broadcast that everybody's going to use that I'm going to share with you. But if you all wanted to make your own, you can. I'm going to download this as a PNG, transparent, and start downloading. Okay. And there it is. Just so you can understand how to put it in there, I will go to our class and just add that logo to the workflow. You can just take a screenshot of it, whatever case may be. Actually, what I'm going to do, instead of doing it like that, let me do this. I'm going to go to our news broadcast, raw footage, and there it is. And I'm just going to add it right there. Okay. So that way you can access it. Just as a heads up, when you take video, 8th grade news team shared, all you got to do is type in 8th grade news. There it is. Okay. There it is right there. Okay. There's the red group. There's all the stuff in the red. And here's the yellow group, which y'all are not up yet. Okay. Now, the PSA groups. So for this case, everybody's going to have their own PSA starting off. And then we're going to work into like when, two people are the one, hey, let's get in a group and let's do a public service announcement on this. Let's do a PSA on this. Let's do a PSA on this. You know what I mean? And the more we do that, that's going to make our Friday. That's going to make our Friday groups and our Friday news much better. Okay, you can go like someone in the red group can work with someone in the yellow group on the PSAs. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just trying to split it up so we have two groups. The same person doesn't have to edit. The same person doesn't have to be in front of the camera. The same person doesn't have to make the music. I want you all to try everything. You got to check all these boxes. Okay, so going back, I can log into Canva and download my logo. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to say log into Adobe, download my, okay, and that is in the Google Drive. Okay, so I'm just going to put Drive. So I'm going to change that. Download the Media Arts logo for the project. Boom, you got yes and yes. So highlight now. Don't put yes if you don't know how to do it. Okay, because I'm gonna come to you, and do a visual check, make sure you understand these processes. Take video, upload the video on my own without McGuire. That is from the capture card, and when completed, I can add the video to a shared folder. Okay, yes. And where's the shared folder? Everything is going to be in the 8th grade news team. Okay. So where's that going to be? So that would be the shared folder, the PSA shared folder. Okay. And then I'm going to add we'll call this red group, complete, we'll just say red group W-CMS news. Uh, so you'll have two folders. The reason I don't want to jump into the other one is because they're going to have a ton of videos in there. We'll go red group. So this is when you get done with the Friday videos. Okay. So, and the reason I want to do that is because when you look at this is just all the raw footage. This is everything. I don't want to have to fight through that. Okay. So red group, when you get done with your Friday video, you're going to put it in W-CMS News. Okay. And that's where it's going to go. All right. All right. So that being said, so you got your Adobe Express, you got your Soundtrap, and you have checked your learning targets. Okay. And hopefully you have joined the WeVideo classroom. Now, here's the assignment, and it has been published. Okay. If you want to check the assignment, let's look at it real quick. This is what it says on your end. Use a webcam to record yourself. You can use that, add music to show your personality. Create. I'll just say create multiple timelines, audio, video, and text. Okay. And we'll keep this at 60 seconds. Okay. I'm just going to put up here 60 seconds because that's what a PSA is. This is about you by yourself on your own. This is an individual project. Okay. Individual project. Individual. Introduce yourself. Okay. The next thing is I have sent you all a link right here in your inbox. I just sent it. Let me go back here. I'll go into my sents. I sent that as under the classroom link. This is how you create your PSA, and we'll watch this together. Okay, now this is partly for 7th grade, but this is how you use the classroom portion of WeVideo. So